In Amos 3:3 it says, can two walk together unless they are agreed? You have to be aligned, even in your values when it comes down to finances. Now, we're talking about values, right? What does that start with from a biblical aspect and from your natural? Stewardship. What does that mean? Embracing the principle that all resources belong to God. This is a key factor when it comes down to our finances. Everything belongs to God. Having that mindset is going to help you and save you a lot of heartache when it comes down to it.
It's one day in your court, and then thousands elsewhere, then thousands elsewhere. Say, better is one day in your court, better is one day in your house, better is one day in your court. Rabbi Soto, then thousands elsewhere, then thousands elsewhere. Say, better is one day in your court. Better is one day in your house. Better is one day in your court. And then thousands elsewhere. Then thousands elsewhere. Because they could recognize the truth. However, the Bible then goes on to say that Jesus criticized them because they had abandoned their first love. So even though they could recognize the truth and not listen to the false gospel, they weren't doing things from the heart of God anymore. And then Jesus gave them an instruction. He says that they are urged to remember God, repent of their sins, and then do the deeds they did at first. How many of you are guilty that you no longer do the things you did when you first got saved? Y'all ain't saying nothing. Nobody cares about how great you used to be. Even Janet Jackson sung a song and said, what have you done for me lately? Look at somebody and shout, today.
Today
is the most important day.
Today.
Come on.
You know, I used to preach all the time. I used to be more friendly. I used to, you know, when I first was saved, I talked about Jesus to people all the time. What happened to your fidelity? You've been married to him so long that now no longer you don't get excited just to talk about it? I've been with the same woman now for 20 years, and every time I talk to her about other people, I still feel that thing in my belly. I get happy when I talk about it. She might get on my nerves when I'm in her face, but when I'm away from her, she really feel good. I'm like, man, y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. That's how I know I really love her. She get on my nerves when I'm right next to her. Then when I get to talking about it, I start giggling.
That's the recipe.
Watch this. It might be challenging up close.
That's it.
But I'm benefited at all other times.
Come on.
That's what a good marriage will do for you. Y'all ain't saying it. So.
It's another beautiful day. It's another blessed day. It is Sunday, July the 13th. I am at a radon inspection with, for my mentor. The same house I think I told you guys about last week that I came to do a showing for her for. We're back here for a radon inspection. I got here a little early. Thank God I did, because the inspector was already here outside of his car. So he's already in the house doing his job, and I'm just out here waiting. So I'm recording from my phone because I ran out of storage on both of my SIM cards. Are they SIM cards? Yeah, SD cards, SIM cards, whatever. So I ran out of data space, whatever it's called, yesterday at the conference, which was absolutely amazing. I did not do a good job at promoting the conference in reference to like me speaking on the experience that I had last year and how like blessed and beneficial it was for me last year, as far as, you know, clearing my mind of certain thoughts and clearing my mind of certain ways of thinking, you know, when it comes to marriage and covenants and all the things, right? So yesterday was nothing short of amazing. I said I was not crying, not one bit. And I absolutely cried my eyeballs out several times yesterday and Friday night. Actually, the night of prayer was Friday night, and I cried then too. I got a few downloads from God and the Holy Spirit, and some were very uncomfortable. One in particular was very uncomfortable. But I definitely need to fast and pray about it and talk to God and read his word and see what he's absolutely telling me, because it definitely goes against everything that I want, and it goes against the plans that I have made for my life. So, hey, it's one of those things that can be, I guess, frustrating, right? It could be unnerving, and it can be sad. But I absolutely have peace about it. I just need to understand what he's trying to tell me. Outside of that one particular download, I definitely, heard that I'm more so on the lukewarmish side of following Christ, and I'm not really, hot or cold, and that makes me super uncomfortable. And I don't want to be lukewarm. I want to be hot or cold, you know what I'm saying? But I want to be hot for Jesus. I don't want to be cold at all. I want to be hot for Jesus. And that means, speaking out more about who I believe in, who I pray to, what my standards are, what his standards are for me, But that's just what's on my mind this morning. I've been literally thinking about this over and over again since last night. Even had a conversation about it with Andrew. Like, look, I'm not trying to be a lukewarm Christian. Like, I know what God has done for me. I know how God has delivered me from so many things, and I need to be I need to talk about it. Like, there could be someone else with a similar story that I can help by sharing my own. And there was also a couple at the conference that stood out to me a lot because the wife actually, I saw myself in her. I saw myself in her story. So she got up there and shared her side, as embarrassing as she said it was. she shared her story, and I can understand the fear of like sharing a story and talking about what you've done wrong and how you have been as a person, as a human being. But again, someone can relate to it. Someone could be blessed from that story. And it's our responsibility as Christians to share our testimony and help others overcome their obstacles in their walk with Christ. So we're going to have a conference again next year, so I'm going to do a better job of promoting it. It's going to be open to anyone who wants to come. It doesn't matter where you live. You can fly in. We had a few people come from out of town. So it doesn't matter if you're in the Maryland area or not. You can come, okay? But let me go in here and check on this inspector and see if he's okay, see if he needs me to do anything. It's absolutely hot out here, and thank God the AC is working today, because it wasn't working when we came to do the showing. So I'm going to go back in here and soak up this AC because I'm on fire. Good morning, beautiful people. It is another blessed day. It is July 17th. It is a Thursday. I have been home for about 2 days because it is absolutely slow season at the salon, and I didn't have any appointments yesterday. And today is my regular scheduled off day. So God be the glory that I had 2 days in a row pretty much to myself. I should have been a little bit more productive. Case in point, I am recording on my cellular device because I have yet to edit a video that needs to be posted and edited and posted on YouTube as of right now. Okay, so we decide. I'm sweating. I'm having hot flash. Excuse me. So we have decided today will be the day that we get productive. It is 12:30. I laid in the bed because I felt a little this morning when I woke up. So I laid around a little bit and chilled, but I've already been up. I've already walked August. We're about to eat breakfast. I'm making me some oatmeal. His food is already ready, but we're going to eat together, even though he's going to eat way faster than mommy. Got up, walked him, started doing some laundry. I actually have a bag of clothes to fold up, but that's going to happen. I said I'm going to edit this video first because once I get back up, I'm probably not going to sit down for a second because I have to make some juice today. Drew requested some watermelon strawberry berry juice that I'm going to make later on today. I have a pineapple that probably needs to get juice. I'm not going to go crazy with juicing because I don't have a lot of containers yet. I have not purchased any containers to house all of the juice yet. So I'm not gonna go crazy in the juice, but I'm gonna make the juice that Andrew has requested, so he can have that. But yeah, it's gonna be a semi-productive day in the house. I just posted on the socials for my hair page. You guys haven't seen it yet, but I told you guys last week about a mentor slash coach. That's more of a coach than anything I met with. I haven't finished praying on it, but I have been praying on it, but I think I need to pray a little bit more before I make my final decision. So real estate is kind of stagnant right now just because y'all know how I feel about it. It's a slippery slope for me. But I will be starting my mentor meetings with my actual mentor in the next week or so, for some more learning opportunities. And I have not done an open house in months, so I need to probably get on that. But anyway, I'm getting on a tangent about what I need to do because it's just a never-ending thing to-do list. But we're going to do one thing at a time. So right now, we're going to focus on making this oatmeal. I did not get any cranberries when I went to the store. Darn it. So this is going to be cinnamon sugar oatmeal today because I don't have my cranberries or my raisins. Oh, how did I do that? I might cut up an apple. Anyway, let me finish this because clearly I don't have a stand to show you guys what I'm doing because I have to edit these videos. Oh, it's like a million hours later and I'm now in the kitchen. I just finished juicing. I made some watermelon juice. I made some beet juice. And now I'm about to make a salad that, of course, I found on TikTok. It's a kale salad. The base is kale, and I think avocado, the two main base, and like nutritional yeast. So I'm gonna make this salad because I'm going back to work tomorrow, and I want to be able to take my lunch with me. I'm not trying to buy a thing, and y'all know the vibe. Y'all know the vibe. So I'm about to make that, and then after I finish making all these things, I'm gonna have me a seat and get ready for my work day tomorrow. But it's been a pretty chill day. I haven't done much of anything. I have not been productive the way I wanted to be. Well, I got a video edited, and I'm waiting for it to be uploaded to YouTube now. So I'm pretty much caught up with my content. I think I have one more video that I need to possibly post, I think. But I haven't been vlogging like crazy, so there's not that much content that needs to go up. Pretty much, I might end up putting this video and the other video together because I really haven't been vlogging because there's not much going on. Like I said, I go back to work tomorrow. It's been a slow week. And yeah, so this weekend on Saturday, well, yesterday my niece turned 16, sweet 16. So we're having a birthday party for her on Saturday, and then I go back to the salon on Sunday, and then off on Monday, and then back to the salon on Tuesday. So it's not a lot going on. It's a very chill month that I'm very happy to have. Things don't start getting super busy again at the salon until end of August, September. So yeah, it's pretty slow. I do have a lot of real estate stuff I could probably do. I think I'm going to start a class on Monday. There's this educator with Samson that did I think it's a 4-part series, and I only did part 1. So I'm going to schedule myself to sit down on Monday and start that class and see if there's any other pieces of my business that need to be looked at, which we already know there is. But yeah, I'm just rambling to talk at this moment because there's nothing much going on. So let's make this kale salad so I can have a seat. I need to chop up some more fruit, but I probably wait till the weekend because I have a cantaloupe and I have a pineapple that could probably be chopped up and made into a juice. So I'm not trying to see if I can find a cute recipe. I might just start putting something in the blender at this point, or the juicer at this point, and see how it comes out, because I'm thinking like the beets and the pineapple would be good together as well with some ginger. And because I don't want this pineapple to go bad. If anything, I'll just cut up and eat it like handheld food. But anywho, like I said, I'm rambling. Not really much going on. I'm ready for bed, actually. It's only 6:08, so by the time I finish doing this salad, it'll probably be time to walk August, and then I'll walk him, finish cleaning the kitchen, and call it a night, actually. I don't even know how to cut kale up. Let's start there. Do you even keep these little pieces on the ends? Because that's what you keep? I feel like you probably should, right? It's probably good for you. But I really just like the leaves. But we're gonna see what it gives. Cause that's a lot of stem. That's a lot of stem. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. I don't want it. Lord forgive me. I know it's probably some good nutrients in that, but I don't want it. I want the leaves. So yeah. Never cut up kale a day in my life, so I don't know what it's supposed to give. I really don't. But you know what? We're taking the leaves off. These stems, I just feel like it's gonna be so hard to chew, so I'm just gonna take it off as much as I can. Okay. Let me get my bowl. So I already drizzled the olive oil on. She didn't give any amounts and measure anything out. She just said this much. So she massaged her hands. I'm not interested in doing that, so I'm going to use these tongs to grab it like I would with my hands, and I'm making a mess. I just dropped some kale on the floor. Great. So let me put the camera down so I can get this massaging concept together, because I'm not putting my hands in a bowl. I don't feel like cleaning my hands right now with all the extra stuff, because she also used the avocado as like a base and as a coating for the kale and massaged it in, and I have no gloves, and I just don't feel like it. So got the lemon. We're gonna add our lemon juice. She said a whole lemon. So we're gonna squeeze. I think I need a better thing for juicing my fruit, because this one's a little bootleg. We have half. Now the other half. I squeeze it all over the damn counter, Lord. There we go. I might have to use my hands. Darn it. I'm not doing it with the avocado. I'll do it with this part because this is easier to wipe off my hands. But massage the olive oil and the lemon juice in there. This does not feel great, but I can see what she means as far as once you massage everything in, the amount of kale does seem to diminish, even though that's obviously the same amount. I'm gonna go ahead and put the nutritional yeast on. Again, she did not say how much. She just says she covers the top of the salad, but you can never have too much nutritional yeast. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there, use my tongs to mix it up, then I'm gonna add the avocado. I don't know if my avocado is soft enough, but again, I'm squishing it in there, so it should be all right. She put 1 avocado. I think I'm gonna put 2 because I don't want this one to go bad. Oh, fart. I don't want it to go bad while I'm waiting to make something else. And I feel like you can never go wrong with extra avocado. And here I go touching the avocado with my fingers. So I might as well just go ahead and massage it in because I did not mean to do that. Oh, irritating, Amanda. Irritating. You're irritating me. I'm irritating myself. Because this feels so gross. Oh. But it is coating the kale quite nicely by doing this. Oh, my ring is on. I should take my ring off. Like, why do people want it? Oh my gosh, the texture is throwing me off. Let me wash my hands before I earl, even though I'm gonna still eat the salad. Oh my gosh, ew, 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 ew. Like, why did she do this with her hands? And why did I do it with mine? I truly don't know why I did that. I am so grossed out. It makes no sense. But anywho, I'm gonna put a little bit more nutritional yeast. I think she suggested using obviously some salt and some pepper. And I want to say that's all she used for seasoning, honestly. So I'm gonna put some salt on it. I think I'm gonna use my Celtic salt. Maybe I use my Himalayan salt. And where's my pepper? Where's my pepper? This grinder be getting stuck. I have another grinder that is full with peppercorns, whatever they're called. And I cannot get the peppercorn out because the grinder is stuck. Did not mention putting into the salad was what's it called? Garlic. So I'm gonna cut up some garlic and put in mine. I think I'll put the rest of the toppings on and then just like give this a great big shake. And that's all we're gonna do because I'm not putting my hands back in there. I'm gonna cut up some red onions, some cucumber. She put olive. She's put some. What did she put in there? She put in olive. She put in some. What are they called? Those raisins that are dried up, sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna get all that stuff, mix it up, and come back. Okay, so this is my finished salad. I feel like I put too many cucumbers because there was definitely way more kale in her salad than mine. But I love cucumbers, so I definitely went overboard. I did 2 cucumbers versus 1. But this is the finished salad. We're gonna do a little quick taste test, and I'm gonna clean the kitchen up because it's a mess. I'm a little nervous because again, I have more cucumber than kale. And I did cut the onions up. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything on my fork. I did cut the onions up the way I wanted to today. I didn't follow her direction on that because I just didn't feel like cubing anything. Okay. It's good. It's really good. Again, I did go overboard with the onions and the cucumber, but I love red onions. I can see why she makes this once a week. This is busting. Yep. I can see why she makes this one sweet. I'm gonna put a little more olive in there. Because that's my business. And I'm gonna let it cool in the refrigerator while I clean up and walk August. But I think I'm gonna have another bowl. I have a bowl of this before I go to bed for dinner. And a glass of my beet juice. And make my lunch for tomorrow. Because that's good. I feel like I had something else I need to do, but I pretty much cleaned the kitchen. August went outside. Hey, get off of that! Tease a potty. I did not walk him, but he did go outside. Okay. I'm about to eat my salad. I added some tomatoes. I made my lunch. I had a little bit of a shake from yesterday left over. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to start editing another vlog. And I already kind of know what I'm wearing to work tomorrow, but I want to pull it out when I go upstairs. I'm still downstairs in the living room area. So once I go upstairs and I come back down. So we're going to sit here for a little bit to make sure that I did everything that I wanted to do on this level of the house because, yeah, like I said, I was just scrolling through YouTube and I just realized like 10 other people, which I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, is anybody paying attention to this little detail? But my intro video, like everybody named Mama got it. One of my favorite YouTubers actually has it too. And I was like, oh, great minds think alike. And then it's like a million minds think alike. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I was going to say something else and I forgot. Goodness and mercy shall follow me. Always. Goodness and mercy shall follow me. Always. Always. See, that note was not it. We gotta warm these vocal cords back up. I was gonna say codes. These vocal cords back up. I can hit certain notes, but I just can't hit them all. That one was a little, I heard it when it was coming out. Yeah. So I'm on the couch still, watching my own vlog. I always watch my vlog from Andrew's account to get views. Judge your mother. But I'm also on my phone watching Zodash. And I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again. She's very, very, very motivational. Like, very, very motivational. And the life that she's living is something that I've always wanted to be able to achieve. Like, I want freedom to go and pick up and like, you know what? I'm going to drive across country to go see, I don't know, the hot springs, go to Colorado, go to California, wherever, whether it's driving or flying or taking a train or bus, whatever. I just want the freedom to say, yeah, I'm done. I'm ready to go. And she's door dashing, mind you. Now she's monetized on YouTube, which is obviously what I'm aspiring to be, which is monetized. But before her monetization on social media, she was door dashing. I have spoke about her before on my channel. And if you see my vlog, I love you. I think your channel is amazing. I don't even know what your real name is, to be quite honest. I just know you by DoorDash. And I don't know what your name is. And I think you're amazing. I love your bravery. I love, your inspiration. I love your positive attitude. I just love her. Like, she's amazing. She's always excited. She's always, ready to go. She has committed to making a change in her life and having freedom in her life. And I just wish, and I don't want to say wish, because you got to watch your words, right? I pray that God continues to put that fire in me to, sorry, my light's out. I didn't turn the light on. I just pray that God continues to put that fire in me because I feel it brewing, and I'm getting more and more unapologetic. I've always been kind of sort of like, yeah, I don't really care what anyone says about me. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm gonna do me. It's whatever. And to a certain extent, I have that energy, but then there's other parts of me that doesn't embody that. You know, I'm still a little nervous, but what happens if, you know? And I'm still stuck in this rut of trying to save money, okay, if I hit this goal, then maybe I can do this. And if I hit this goal, maybe I can travel the world. Maybe I can go on a vacation. I don't know. God did not create us to live like this. And I truly believe that. I just got to convince my partner that I live with, and I'm committed to, child, to get up and go. He's not as comfortable with that mindset, or that not mindset, but that type of living. Because, baby, at one point I was like, I'm going to live in my car. He's like, you're not living in your car. I was like, I'll live in my car. And I was like, kind of serious. But I would have to make enough money where I get a hotel here and there, baby, because he know me a little bit. I'm a little bougie. I wanted to live in my car for long term, maybe one night, because I, didn't want to spend the money. But on average, I would have to have a place over my head. But anywho, I didn't have water to wash my butt, and I don't want to go into the gym to do that because I got a phobia of taking showers in the gym. So he does know me a little bit. But all that to say, DoDash, thank you for your inspiration. Thank you for your unapologetically way of life. I think she's great. And real talk, the way these finances are sitting, I need to be out here DoDashing and DoorDashing myself, okay? I signed up for GoPuff recently, and I haven't used it yet, but I need to be out here probably next week, for real, delivering some orders. Real talk. And I don't want to bite off of DoDash's concept, but I know she says all the time, do it. Like, do what you gotta do. Like, I don't care. I don't want to bite. And I think that's another reason why me, speaking for me and other people too, I know there's some people I know that think this way as well. You see somebody else's idea and you're like, oh, I don't want to be a copycat. I don't want to copycat her. But baby, if I get out here and start DoorDashing, I'm definitely taking y'all with me. You already know.